87.4. God, the number is getting larger every time.
Dude, is that what I think it is? You assholes have your own observatory? Oh, okay. I know we have a fire and an existential crisis to solve, but I am definitely breaking in there tonight. Earth to Max. You good?
Sorry. I just still can't believe it.
I really feel like Chloe being here is what starts the fire. I'm probably just gonna leave it at that, but I really feel like her existence here, it's like a loop. It's like that time paradox where, like, if you go back in time and you stop yourself from being born, then you're never born, but then you never exist in the future in order to go back in time to stop yourself from being born. So then you're born again, but then you live and you go back into, like, that kind of paradox. That's kind of what this feels like, but maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
You're really here.
Listen, if I'm gonna feel okay about being here with everything you've got going on...
I forgot about the Chloe clones.
You're not.
We're gonna blame everything on the Chloe clones.
Then let's split up. I'll go up to the Science Palace and meet
All
your
walking
friend
around
while you go
Caledon with their
focus
black
on the
cloaks,
firefuckers.
mumbling reunion. The firefuckers. No.
No, I'll walk you there.
Max, I've navigated stairs before. Go. Get some answers. I'll call you soon.
Reunion. Fire. Chaos, thank you for the 1 bit. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
I'm okay, you goober. Now go.
You goober.
Good luck. She must have come looking for me, and I wasn't here.
Chaos, thank you so much
She
for the
found
10
Moses
bits.
something. And she...
I appreciate it.
But I'm here now. And this time, I will make sure nothing happens to her.
What if, I mean, if this ends up being the same as the first game where, like, the fire and Chloe are linked just like the storm and Chloe were linked in the first game, it's going to be a little bit disappointing, but we'll see. We'll see.
But if I want her to remain alive, I need to start finding answers now. Where can I dig up more information on Abraxas? Maybe I can find someone to help me.
Maybe Vin? Chloe, yo Max, I get it if I'm the last person you wanted to hear from. Saw in the news about this, oh. This is new. Max, you literally just walked away from me. I haven't even made it up the stairs yet. Oh, Max messages first. Dude, I wish there was a line underneath the last text message to make it a little bit more clear as to what the hell it is that I'm supposed to do. You hope to encourage others? I appreciate that. I'm not sure if I have a whole lot of other people around to encourage right now, but I do very much appreciate it, Chaos. Thank you so much. You're always very generous with the bits, and I appreciate that. Taiyaki is cool enough to eat? Okay. We'll be munching on that in a moment. Hey, let me know if you need me to come meet up with you. The admin building isn't too far. Max, you literally just walked away from me. I haven't even made it up the stairs yet. Though, to be fair, I'm not sure this staircase has an end to it. Jesus fucking Christ. If I wasn't dead already, this walk would do it. Don't joke about that. Deal. Okay, I think I've climbed Mount Science. I'm headed in. Good luck, send updates. Update, I was wrong. There are more stairs. Fuck my life. Moses. I have no idea where we're picking up. Are you going to give me any more? Hey, there's an important visitor coming to your office now. Are you going to give me any more than that? Honestly, I don't think my thumbs can handle the amount of explanation it requires. Better just to talk to her. Sure. I am ready to receive your mystery guest. Speaking of, you broke in the Abraxas house last night. Yes, but how? I connected some dots between my police scanner and the security text blast, and knowing you, didn't we agree not to make any major changes? I wasn't trying to. I was looking around the outside and I saw something strange. It was... life is strange. Next thing I know, I was in the basement with Loretta, sirens started blaring, and the house almost came down on our heads. Wait, Loretta? Didn't you see something about her in the original fire? Yes, Loretta's March, but what's the connection? I don't know, but I'm realizing we need to start collecting everything you find. We have no idea what might be important yet. I want you to send me everything related to the fire. I'll transcribe and catalog it all and create a database of any evidence for us to review later. Will do, thank you, Moses. Oh, I guess there was some collectibles from the last bit that we missed already? That's alright, though. I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Oh, yeah, meet with Vin. That's what we're doing here.
I hope Yasmin forgives me for lying about Safi. I could really use a friend on this president wall.
Oh, yeah, we lied to her right off the bat.
Yasmin was far from perfect, but damn do I miss having her in
No
charge.
forgiveness for you. You are very unforgiven. Caledon University, time to look forward.
When a slogan feels like a personal attack.
Aha.
Ugh, the Caledon rebrand is beginning.
Meet the new Caledon. That's pretty boring, just all red with a white stripe and then a bird. Can't say I'm a fan. For a school with apparently a prestigious art program, it's very kind of lame. Although it's pretty on par with like the way a lot of businesses are rebranding right now with like super simple logos that are only like 2 colors or 1 color or something like that.
Can I put my International Photography Award in here? Maybe you would get Owen to take me seriously.
Hey, Loretta.
Did someone vandalize this plaque? Or are they trying to add to Gretchen's list of accomplishments?
Gretchen Kostov, class of 1964. Member of Caledon University's first co-ed class, Gretchen pioneered the Caledon Women's Equality League, the Caledon Collar, and other initiatives that continue making Caledon a great place for students to this day. So I think for Doom Train and FF8, I was thinking the name Choo Choo. Choo Choo's a good one. I like
I
it.
always make conversation.
Thomas
bad
would be a
rock
good one as
puns
well.
When I see Gretchen, she just has sentimental value.
But Choo Choo's good. Just offering an alternative. Tutu is great. Yeah, I think Thomas is a good one too. They're both good choices.
I always make conversation and bad rock puns when I see Gretchen.
Oh, I already
She
looked at
just
that.
has sentimental value.
Sedimental. Ugh. Barf. Some parts of this make me think of like the giant Thomas the Doom Train. that is like an extremely that is an excellent name for a metal band if I've ever heard one. Thomas the Doom Train is like, that would be perfect for a metal group. But the library in here kind of reminds me of the library, the giant library in Hogwarts Legacy a little bit. Obviously, it's not nearly as large, but some of the textures and stuff, I guess, and it's meant to. It's a library, so it makes sense. But just makes me think of it.
Learning through osmosis. Not a well-respected field, but the early research is promising.
If it's fine with you, if I ever learn how to play the drums and play in a metal band, I'm going to suggest we call it Thomas the Doom Train. I think that's a fantastic name. Alright, not much else to do in here. Let's talk to Loretta.
I hope Loretta learned something from her brush with disaster last night. But I doubt it.
Probably not. Not Loretta. Don't want to talk to her. We're gonna have
Good
to.
morning. Okay. Promise is a promise.
What happened last night was terrifying. I hope you're taking care of yourself.
Thank you. How are you doing?
Question 1. What is your connection to the
Damn.
Abraxas system?
She is straight down to business.
I don't have one. Some of my students are members, but I'm not.
Then why were you in their basement last night?
Worried about Owen or worried about Abraxas? We'll say worried about Owen. Is Owen gonna hear this?
Our new president has a lot of plans for Caledon. It appears that Abraxas is standing in the way of those plans.
Question 2. Should students be concerned about an unchecked secret society running...
Loretta. My turn. How are you doing?
Yes. Yes, they should, for sure.
I'm coping, honestly. I think it would help me get some closure if I understood what happened last night.
Well, you haven't really asked me anything about what happened last night. How many questions? 5? Yes, 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 and yes. Let's try to. We were contentious at best with Loretta in the last playthrough. Let's try to get. Excuse me. Let's try to get her on our side this playthrough and see if it helps out at all.
I respect the need for closure. And for answers.
I swear, Max. There's something weird about this. Abraxas is hiding something. Nobody's been able to take them on, ever. The Caledon Crier has been publishing for 60 years. You know what's in their archives?
Nada.
Puff pieces on how Abraxas throws the best parties. I've searched Abraxas and every other creepy occult word I could think of. Nothing of substance.
And that didn't make you think maybe you're just barking up the wrong tree?
I'll make you a deal. In lieu of any more grilling, how about I find you some more search terms? Then we can pool our research.
I'll consider it.
Like, I don't.
Abraxas has a lot of secrets. It's time somebody cracked them.
It really feels like. I mean, I feel like there obviously has to be something about Abraxas, but like, why do they have this air of mystery when people are able to join? Like, people are currently in Abraxas, and for 60 years, no one has been able to put their finger on exactly what it is that Abraxas does that makes them a secret society, other than they're just like a society that people join. So what is it that makes people so concerned about Abraxas being a secret cult or something like that? Like, what was there something in the first game that I'm just not remembering? And by the first game, I mean Double Exposure. Is there something about Abraxas in the first game that they alluded to, that it's like people had something to say, yes, this is actually like something weird is going on, other than there's been rumors the entire time to say, hey, Abraxas is a weird secret society, what's going on with them? And everybody's like, I don't know, but I'm sure something's happening. And then whenever you try to nail anything down, everybody's just like, I don't know, I can't find any evidence of anything. It's like, oh, okay. Like, are we just chasing Bigfoot at this point? Is that what's going on? And we're all okay with that?
Abraxas is really going to war with the administration. Not sure who's winning.
Abraxas working on the new 7-slice toaster. No, they have the 7-slice toaster in their secret hall of secrets, and that's what they're hiding from the world. They don't want anyone to know that they've developed it. And so they're keeping it sequestered away in their dungeon so that the world will never know. They're keeping it for themselves. After the events of Labor Day weekend, this door will remain locked every Friday at 5 p.m. until Monday at 8 a.m. While school spirit is an admirable quality and the Abraxas Society logo does contain a rooster, the Society is reminded that roosters are not pranks. They are living creatures that did not enjoy being sequestered in the mailroom. I think it's funny. Sounds like a good prank. Vin, are you at your normal desk? Doing your normal desk job? Anything else we can do in here? We could talk to Loretta one more time. We'll do that real quick just to see if she has anything else to say. Hi. Oh, we can talk about Gretchen Kostov.
Look for Gretchen Kostov.
Oh, this is me supposed to be
Founder of the
giving her
newspaper?
the stuff to
There's
look
gonna
at.
be a lot. Okay. Several articles written by her, a few reviews of her films, and... Huh.
The Abraxas Society wasn't always the Abraxas Society.
But it seems like the occultist stuff was there from the beginning.
The Caledon Collar. Like, I guess maybe the occultist stuff comes from the bullshit that they found, like the bull's head that was thrown through the window or the windshield of Safi's car, and then Max found one outside as well. So that's where they're getting the occult stuff from, is the fact that they have just like bull skulls, I guess. Women's Equality League reports changes. The Caledon Women's Equality League is changing their name next year. The group is inviting members to submit ideas for new names, which will be voted on in the upcoming semester. The league has already seen many changes in the last decade. Founder Gretchen Kostov had to fight an uphill battle, first when establishing the group and later when finding them housing off campus. At the time, according to Lakeport law, any house with 2 or more unrelated women living together was legally a brothel. Wow, incredible. What a barbaric law. Since setting up residency at 3180 Fremont Street, the group has hosted numerous anti-war protests and seasonal occult rituals. While members are tight-lipped about their ceremonies, several members have stated that the group is neither a cult nor a coven. The league started allowing male members last year, perhaps prompting this name change. Gretchen Kostov, the league's founder, on the porch of their Fremont Street headquarters, 1964. So that was founded in 1964, but had their name changed 15 years later in 1979. What have we learned?
So, what do we know?
Nothing? We need to keep digging.
Nothing.
I'll be right back.
But what are we doing? Are we looking for more hints? More things other than Gretchen? What do you know about Abraxas Society? Tell me! Alright, fine. Keep your secrets. Rules and relics in modern life. I'm sorry, rituals and relics in modern life, not rules. Read.
If a bunch of rowdy Abraxans start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
Who thought it was a good idea to make a book where the text was light gray on a white page? I don't know who's reading this. Playing with fire. Fire is nature's most beautiful and dangerous element. While we often think of its destructive potential, it can also represent new beginnings, as fire can cleanse and reshape as well as destroy. It reminds the modern witch that she contains enormous power, which can turn dangerous. It's that Chloe clone again. Even devastating if used without control. Ouch, my eyes? Well, because of the white and the light gray, is it hard to read for you too? If you want to incorporate fire into your practice, a few pillar candles, red if you wish, will bring power and focus to your next ritual. Yeah, it's not a great choice. It's really tough to read. Or consider building a bonfire where the beauty of the flame is on full display. Bonfire rituals are especially potent when combined with spells of banishment or forgetting. Plagued with thoughts of an ex, what better way to move forward than by taking an old love letter or photo and consigning it to the flames? And it's not even like the or not even just the power of the flame as like to cleanse and reshape. Like throughout history, especially like very early human history, the flame was so important to the survival of man that it ultimately came to represent, like in Greek mythology, is the power of the gods. It's the thing that Prometheus gave to men, or to mankind, from the gods, and got him tortured on cooldown by Zeus because he gave fire to people. So yeah, it is powerful. It has the power to cleanse and destroy, like the phoenix is kind of a symbol of, but it's also like a power of the gods even. So I don't know if that's what they were going for with this, but it's something to think about even.
If a bunch
Can I
of
turn the
rowdy
page?
Abraxans
No.
start building a bonfire, it could get bad fast.
We just go back and tell Loretta to search fire. Fire! Animal symbology.
I always thought Abraxas
Ugh.
was creepy.
More like
But
gray.
at least it's the least creepy rooster-reptile hybrid.
Rooster-reptile hybrids. In the mythological bestiary, a surprising number of creatures come from a very unlikely pairing, that of a rooster and a reptile. The list below is not even an exhaustive one. See Chapter 9, Local Legends, for information on the Snallygaster. Basilisk, a head and body of a rooster, tail of a snake. Created from a snake or toad egg hatched by a chicken. Its gaze is instantly fatal, and its breath can choke victims. Weaknesses: weasels? Is that true? Are basilisks, as true as it can be, are basilisks supposedly weak to weasels? Or is this some bullshit that they're adding here? I've never heard that before, and if that's true, that's hilarious. Abraxas, head of a rooster, body of a man, serpent for legs. Different accounts, either an Egyptian god or a demon. Name is said to have magical meaning, maybe a shortened form of abracadabra. Historical associations with time, destiny, and balance. Cockatrice, head of a rooster, body and wings of a dragon. Created from a chicken egg hatched by a toad or snake, also possesses a deadly gaze with the addition of a deafening roar. Weakness: a rooster's crow. Anything on the back? Just a cool design? Cool dragon design? Should I have looked at the back of the other book too? History of the occult. History of Yakult, the yogurt drink. Let's look at the back of this real quick. Probably nothing, but yep, there ain't shit. History of the occult. Look at the back real quick. There's nothing. Read.
Vin adores Jack Parsons. I wonder if it's an Abraxas thing or a Vin thing.
Chapter 4, The Moon, the Stars, the Occult, the life and legacy of Jack Parsons. Few people achieve the levels of fame and notoriety that Jack Parsons did, and he managed to achieve it twice over, as both a brilliant rocket scientist and an influential occultist. Born October 2nd, 1914, Parsons was a daring, some might say reckless engineer who died on June 17th, 1952, at the tragic age of 37 after an explosion in his home laboratory. Between his work with Aleister Crowley and L. Ron Hubbard, before Hubbard swindled him, and his contributions to the American counterculture movement, Parsons left an indelible mark. Some even credit him with our culture's growing interest in neo-paganism. Parsons is rightly seen as a pioneer in the aerospace industry, but his legacy is incomplete without an accounting of his contributions to modern occult practices. In all aspects of his life, he worked tirelessly to pierce the veil between the known and the great unknown. And this is a really interesting topic here. I've looked into it a little bit just out of interest because of seeing books by Aleister Crowley and stuff like that, and just having a vague interest in what this is all about. But it kills me that there are people that take this kind of stuff seriously, where there were occultists, including L. Ron Hubbard, the founder of Scientology, Like, they were all hanging out together in, like, the early 20th century, and we're all inventing these systems of magic, occultism, belief, whatever you want to call it. They were inventing them all at the same time and spreading them to other people. And they all happen to be intertwined with one another. And yet there are still people that take all of this at face value. And these people were literally hanging out. These are just dudes hanging out and coming up with bullshit and thinking about how cool it would be to invent your own religion. And yet there are people that still look at that and say, yeah, that's the truth. They nailed it. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. You have to call bullshit on that one. Anything in the locked section? No. What other topics can we tell her about? Jack Parsons.
Try Jack Parsons.
One article. Already read this one. I told you. Puff pieces.
When I heard about Diamond,
I know. That's when I really started digging into Abraxas.
The Caledon Caller, May 3rd, 2024. Abraxas promises stability amid turmoil. The Abraxas Society is reeling from the sudden departure of their president, Diamond Washington, after only one semester in power. Abraxans were surprised to discover that the president's quarters were vacant on Monday morning, 2 weeks before the end of the semester. Washington left behind a note saying that she was leaving school and resigning from the presidency, but did not offer any explanations. Abraxas is currently scheduling an emergency election for the presidency, and some members are wondering if the group is in trouble. However, Vin Lang, the previous president, thinks the society has a bright future. Listen, being the president is hard, but it's not go off the grid hard, Lang said. When I got to Caledon, it was a gawky theater kid. I was a gawky theater kid with a crush on Jack Parsons. Abraxas was a beautiful refuge from the stress of college, and its members have gone on to do great things in many industries. Okay, so this is interesting that Vin became the president while having a crush on Jack Parsons. So obviously, if he had a crush on Jack Parsons, he probably has an interest in the occult as well. So we're starting to get some actual connections here. Lang himself may be proof of Abraxas' magic touch. He recently celebrated a promotion to Director of Administration at Caledon and was just named the first ever recipient of the school's Regent Chair grant, which will allow him to pursue an MBA. Bonfire.
can you try Bonfire?
A few Labor Day parties, a production of The Arsonists, and... Oh.
Look at the date. That's this weekend. Do they have an annual bonfire?
Ugh. They misspelled Abraxas. Amateurs.
I mean, it's a student newspaper. You're all amateurs.
Excuse you.
I mean, is it really just a misspelling, or did they do that on purpose? September 22nd, 1997. Bonfire at Secret Society House raises questions. A large bonfire at the Abraxas house got out of control and spread to the lawn on Saturday. The Lakeport Fire Department was called to 3180 Fremont Street after several neighbors noticed the smell of smoke. When the fire department arrived, the flames were mostly extinguished. The society issued a statement this morning, apologizing for the fire and assuring the community that no underage drinking took place. This brush with the police comes after the society has been implicated in several high-profile pranks and hosted last year's memorable Krampus party. Well, memorable for those of us who weren't taken to the ER for alcohol poisoning. Some students defend the society's antics, while others feel that Abraxas has strayed too far from its occult roots. What have we learned?
So, what do we know?
That Abraxas has been getting away with mayhem for decades. They could do anything to anyone, and we'd never know.
But the party wasn't on just any day. Is there something special about this weekend? I'll be right back.
Maybe we have to figure out what's special about September 22nd? Okay, did we open up any news sources? A celebration of seasons. Sabbats, a celebration of seasons.
3rd week of September. That's this week.
Do you remember the 21st night of September? Mabon, the autumn equinox. In the northern hemisphere, Mabon occurs in the 3rd week of September and marks the first day of the autumn season, sometimes called Witches' Thanksgiving. It is a day of harvest festivals and nature walks, as summer gives way to fall. Participants often hold feasts to celebrate nature's bounty or channel their creativity into autumnal arts and crafts. While Mabon is a moment when light and dark are in perfect balance, it's also a reminder that the easy days of summer are behind us. What will the coming winter bring? And what shadows will lurk in the lengthening dark? Okay, so it's Mabon. How have you pronounced that? Game, tell me how to pronounce that, please.
Okay, try Mabon.
Mabon it is.
Oh, here we go. A masked Mabon party? And look, it's the same weekend as the other article. They must be prepping for another one tonight.
September 24th, 1984. The Dark Magic at Caledon Special Investigation. Did you know that here, on our very own campus, an occult society might be practicing the dark arts? They've even been known to play Dungeons and Dragons! This reporter won't name the group who have threatened previous investigators with libel lawsuits, but I can exclusively report that last Saturday, a Mabon party took place off campus. Attendees wore masks and drank potions from engraved goblets. At midnight, an unknown ritual took place in the basement. This photograph was obtained from an anonymous source who was eager to convince me that Mabon isn't satanic, it just celebrates the cycle of death and rebirth, and that the rumors of human sacrifice are greatly exaggerated. Also, I don't think there's anything about human sacrifice in Satanism. As far as I know, but maybe not. The source ended the conversation after I asked whether their famed Hall of Secrets contains, as many have speculated, a portal to hell. Yeah, D&D's so evil, but it was in the 1980s. Like, opinions towards D&D have changed very strongly since people who first started playing it and thought it was cool got out of school and suddenly became, like, the mainstream. So now everybody thinks D&D is awesome, but when it first started, everybody was sure that it was satanic. No one told you that it's evil? Sorry, man. You've already given your heart over to Satan. Just by rolling the dice the first time. I'm sorry. You've already done it. There's no going back. I don't know if you can hear him, but Jack keeps fussing over the robot. Oh, the neighbor's robot mower. Some of our neighbors have these little, they're like Roombas for your lawn. They're mowers, but they're robot mowers. I guess you can, set up... excuse me. You can set it up to map out your lawn and then just automatically mow when it's time, which is kind of cool. But our dog hates them. I think he thinks they're his natural enemy. And so anytime he sees one, he zeroes in on it and just wants nothing more than to attack it with every single fiber of his being. And he barks at them if he can't get to them. So that's what we're talking about there. Your dog hates the vacuum cleaner? Yeah, our dog runs from the vacuum cleaner. He doesn't really bark at it or try to attack it or anything. He's just scared of it. He's also terrified of plastic bags. Mostly trash bags, when you open them up and then kind of shake them out to expand them completely so you can put them into the trash bin. He'll run for his life. I've never seen him run faster than from when we shake out a trash bag. The exact same? Yeah, it's crazy. Dogs, they hate that shit. I guess it's just loud. It's loud, and then when they're a puppy, they're like, oh god. I hate this.
This is what we need. I just have to get my hands on a mask, and I could go anywhere. Talk to anyone.
Hopefully this isn't an eyes wide shut type of situation.
There won't be a party. We need to talk to Vin and shut it down.
Hold on. Think about this. I'll post-part one of my podcasts tonight, then we'll go and ask people about it. They'll spill their guts.
No way. It's too risky.
Risky how? You're still not telling me something, aren't you? I told the police I was in that basement alone. Now you're stonewalling me?
You wouldn't believe me even if I told you. I We'll go with anonymous tip. She's more likely to believe anonymous tip than a gut feeling, I feel like.
Someone anonymously threatened the school. I can't get anyone to take it seriously, and I'm looking into it myself. That's the truth.
I knew there was something. Max, this party is how we find the truth. I'm out of leads. President Teller ignored my requests for a comment. Reggie says I'm crazy. Tonight is my last chance.
I kind of agree with Loretta a little bit here, as much as it pains me to say
I have a
that.
responsibility to try and stop the party.
I kind of want to go to the party and investigate.
Abraxas has ways of getting around the authorities, so I don't know how much good it'll do. I know you want answers. I also know that if you go to the Abraxas house tonight, you'll be putting yourself in danger. Again. Promise me you won't do that.
I promise I will try to find the truth and not do anything stupid in the process. I'm sorry. That's the best I can do.
Yeah, you can't even blame her, because that's exactly what Max is going to do as well.
I could rewind and make Loretta forget the party is even happening. But is that a step too far?
That's a good question. Should we rewind and stop Loretta from knowing about all this? Oh, thank you for that. So unexpected. Man, I don't know. Do we make Loretta forget about this? She might come up with some kind of crucial information if we let her investigate. Something that helps us figure out exactly what's going on, but we also might be putting her in danger as well. But if we prevent it, we could be saving her life, but we could also miss out on some information that she might be getting. Is her life more important than the crucial information she might be giving us? My gut says no. Loretta, not so important as that we need to stop her from risking her life for some information. We'll let her do what she's gonna do, right? I have a bike, you can die. Oh, it scared me a little bit, but I like it. It's very abrupt. What are we doing in here? Textbook.
I don't think Vin has let all of his recent success get to his head. But it's hard to tell with him.
Set for success. How to make the most of your NBA. Could be one of your favorites? Nice, I'm glad. I'm glad you're enjoying it. I like I hope you enjoy the choice of having the English Titus laugh or the Japanese Titus laugh too, because when I listen to the clip of the Titus laugh, it just kills me every time. He sounds like he's in pain. He doesn't sound like he's forcing a laugh. He just sounds like he sounds like he's in pain, and then like halfway through, it sounds like he's in the sound booth, right? The voice actor for Titus is in the sound booth, and they're like, "All right, man, do a fake laugh," and he's like, "Ah ha 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 ha," and then he makes a little noise. He's like, "Ah." And then it's like he looks up and they're making the motion, like, keep going, we need more, that's not enough. And he's like, it's like he makes a noise like he was like, you want me to keep going? Oh shit, okay. It's so ridiculous. Ooh, what does that say? Aloysius? I don't know how to pronounce that.
I can't believe Vin saddled his hedgehog with his own totally not embarrassing middle name.
Oh, okay, it's his middle name. Not as important as I thought it might be. Man, his monitor is like super curved. I mean, look at that thing. Like really curved.
Vin's moved up in the world since his administrative assistant days.
Oh, that's true. He was the administrative assistant to the president in the last game, but he got it promoted, but he didn't get a new desk or a new office. No office with a view. Still stuck at the exact same desk.
I need to talk to Vin about Maybon.
Maybon.
Can I trust him to be honest with me about it?
Probably not. What the hell is that?
What the hell? You towed my car?
You mispronounced. Thank you for saving my job, Vin. I owe you several drinks. Owen is furious that the demolition was held up. What do you think would happen if you found out you were there? Why were you there?
I remember when curved TVs became a bit of a thing. Not sure if that's still a thing these days. I don't remember that. Curved monitors are still a big thing. Like, people still buy those. I'm playing on a curved monitor right now. And, Amiri and I have some curved monitors for work because it makes it like a little bit easier to see everything, but I don't remember curved TVs. Do we just straight up ask him what he knows? Or would you say something's up? He's going to deny anything if we say something's up. But he's also going to deny anything if we say, what do you know? Let's try to ease into it slowly and just kind of throw something out there.
There is something strange going on. It's centered around the Abraxas house, and I think you know what it is.
Max, I don't have time for your sleuthing. Owen needs my help. The board is asking questions, and there goes my Saturday.
What has he gotten you mixed up in?
Nothing. The Abraxas house was irreparably damaged by the storm.
Didn't look that bad to me.
And Owen's Caledon 2.0 plans hinge on the future site of the Scientific Institute for Caledon. Unfortunately abbreviated. Sick.
Sick. It's gonna be sick.
I know he's a dick. But he's an ambitious leader. And he's got the backing of the board. So, the house is coming down.
That's illegal or that's dangerous? Go with that's illegal.
I saw the stay of demolition. According to the court, the house is staying right there.
And yet, come down it must. Either now, due to a miscommunication with the demolition company, or later, due to an expensive legal battle.
I don't understand. You are the president of Abraxas. Doesn't this bother you?
Of course it does. I want to keep Caledon weird. And I want to keep the Abraxas house in all of its haunted glory. But this is happening. All I can do is advocate. For Abraxas, you, and the arts in general, I'm doing my best. Now, are you gonna take my word for it? Or are you gonna keep asking me questions that I can't answer?
Can damn it. The connection just tanked again. For a second, anyway. I hope these answers aren't mutually exclusive. I want to say, can I speak to Owen, but I also want to say, stop the Maybon party. Hopefully I can say both.
If you're working today, does that mean Owen is too?
Locked in there all morning. And no, you can't talk to him. I can't even get in there, and I've got 10 urgent messages for him.
Okay, that didn't end the conversation, so let's say questions you can't answer as well.
If someone wanted to learn more about Abraxas, who should they talk to?
Oh, God. Are you part of Loretta's weird crusade?
I don't mean Abraxas any harm. but I have questions. And I know better than to ask you.
What about, what's his ass? The new president.
Don't bother talking to anyone. The secret society has been secretive since the 90s, but it wasn't always that way. All I'm saying.
Are you saying there's some reading that we could be doing? Wait, that's all? We can just move on without... Oh, because we unlocked the Mabon party by talking to Loretta. That's why we have that conversation option. If we hadn't have unlocked that, we'd have to say that's all.
Vin, you have to cancel the Mabon party.
He did. I told Reggie there wasn't a good backup spot to build a bonfire. It's canceled as of last...
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, about these messages...
They'll have to wait.
Vin looked like he wanted to chase Owen out of the room. Maybe I can push him over the edge.
Oh. We can rewind, I guess?
I should rewind and convince Vin to leave when Owen does. What has Owen been up to? And how am I going to find out with Vin in the way?
Is this the fast rewind? How do I convince him to leave? What do you know? We'll try the other option this
I
time.
think it's my turn to ask the questions.
Mac,
That's dangerous.
Loretta was in the house last night. Owen's recklessness could have gotten her killed.
Owen fast-tracked a planned demolition. Loretta was creeping around a condemned building in the middle of the night. Who's reckless here?
I don't understand.
We don't need to say stop the Mabon party again because he already said it's been canceled. Owen will want to hear this.
You need help getting Owen's attention? Loretta is planning to release her
Oh,
podcast
shit.
about the demolition tonight. But maybe if Owen gives her the comment she's after, he can reduce the damage.
Holy shit. That will get his attention. And, oh god. Make him supremely angry. Still. Thank you.
Vin, I need that file from the archive by end of day.
Got it right here. Sir, I have to speak with you. Immediately.
Not now.
It's new information about that podcast.
Fine. Walk with me.
Alright, now we're gonna snoop in his office, I guess.
That should buy me enough time to search the office.
I can take a picture over here? What am I taking a picture of?
Where was he when the world needed him to defend the president's...
Okay, so these are from the last bit. I guess this is the one that's available here. Oh,
Normally I wouldn't suspect Caledon's president of arson. But someone's about to burn down the building he wants to get rid of.
but why would he burn it down if he's just gonna fast track the demolition? That doesn't make any sense. If he was gonna go out of his way to do something illegal and demolish the building anyway, then it doesn't make sense that he would also burn it down unless he literally couldn't demolish it for some reason.
Did he lose his key or something?
And we never had one to begin with.
Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged. But I didn't see anything wrong.
Lakeport, Vermont, land parcel agreement 3000 to 3200 Fremont Street, page 233 out of 307. Addendum 6. Buyer will not demolish the building located at 3180 Fremont Street, hereafter referred to as the Abraxas House, until receiving a signed order of demolition from the Lakeport County Court. Said order is contingent upon a visit from a structural engineer scheduled to take place on Monday, September 23rd. So the party would happen before that. Once the structural engineer, hereafter referred to as the engineer, confirms that the building is damaged beyond repair, the order of demolition can be resubmitted to the Lakeport County Court. If the engineer's report contraindicates demolition, the matter will be referred to the Lakeport Historical Commission for further review. Said provisions have been agreed upon by Caledon University and the Lakeport Historical Commission. That seems like that's interesting too, because he chose to demolish it anyway. There's no way that, unless they pay off the engineer, that the engineer is going to go in there and look around and be like, yeah, this place is condemned and needs to be destroyed. Is there anything else to do in here? Oh, we can look at his computer?
Nice, still logged in. Guess I'm due for a lucky break.
Email, logos, and Cali. Let's look at the emails. From New England Wreck King Stan. Subject, the fuck? Owen, my guys are telling me that you're throwing them under the bus to the Lakeport PD. Listen, I've got plenty of words for the idiots who didn't check the basement, but who told them that the demolition had been approved? Who assured me to my face that the court documents were on their way and it has to be tonight? Do you know how much shit I'd be in if the cops had found the explosives? I had to hide them in a dumpster like a fucking mobster. I only took this contract as a favor to Yasmin, but we're done. I told my guys to pull the equipment. Find someone else to do your dirty work. Get your fancy team of lawyers ready, asshole. Stan King, New England Wreck Kings.
Owen's trying to seem more likable, so he outsources the job to a chatbot. This fucking guy.
From Vin Lang. New Cali interface. The new AI chat program is ready for your review. I downloaded it to your desktop this morning. As I've said, I have some concerns about using your voice. I know we're attempting to address the unlikable and unrelatable accusations, but even with more boundary conditions, users could get you to say just about anything. I'm sure you can imagine the potential downsides and PR nightmares that could follow. Let me know if you have any feedback for the developer. Okay, that's going to be useful at some point.
That doesn't sound like Owen at all.
From Yasmin Fayyad to Owen last night. Are you feeling all right? We'll discuss your previous message after the call with the board. I suggest you get your head on straight before then. Yasmin. I think the real question is, how did you fuck up your relationship with your daughter so badly that she doesn't even answer your calls? Maybe you should stop trying. Or maybe I should offer her a professorship. She's clearly the real talent in the family. Owen. I'm getting calls from the demolition company. Stan is furious and threatening to sue. What happened at the Abraxas house last night? Is Yasmin in on all this? Is she, approving the demolition and all that stuff? What is logos? What is this? This is nothing? Oh, these are logos. Got it.
Hi,
new logos.
I'm Callie, your Caledon automated assistant. How can I help you today?
Secrets of Abraxas Society?
The Abraxas Society was founded in 1962 by Gretchen Kostock. Originally known as the Caledon Women's Equality League, the group is open to all students in good academic standing.
Was worth a shot.
Oh, that ain't shit. What's on Owen's schedule?
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan. Location, Central Quad.
Wait, he was just here. Breaking into his own files?
Oh.
That weird email to
That
Yasmin.
wasn't Owen. That was Safi.
Wasn't Owen just now.
Aha.
Shit. Safi. What was she doing in Owen's office? She asked Vin to get a file for her. She's up to something. Oh no.
Nah, Chloe.
Max? Are you, in there?
Is he gonna know it's...
Teller's off. Sir?
Vin, I need you to go get me something.
Max? That you? Fuck it. I'm coming in. Max? Are you, like, in there?
Can I use the,
Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly
Wait, let's look at this.
Owen
Owen
could
just
work
said he's
anywhere he
been trying to
wanted,
break into his
but
office.
he came back to Caledon.
I told him he's
I
crazy.
thought that was
very
sweet.
convincing. We could use the, we can use the AI to have him say something.
Like, in there?
How far back can we go? Can we, like, use the AI to talk on the phone? Because he said we could make him say, like, whatever. Did I go too far? Do I need to examine again?
Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas.
I guess we'll call this shit again.
President Teller has his weekly meeting scheduled with Reggie Kagan. Location, Central Quad.
So convincing.
Wait,
Just Max
he was
speaking with a
just
deep
here.
voice.
Oh,
Hi.
Yep, this.
The Abraxas Society was found. Hi. Instructor Caulfield, your class size and inattention to grading have raised questions as to the efficacy of your course.
Dang, even the AI hates on
wow.
us.
Even the robot knows that Owen doesn't respect me.
Okay. Is he not gonna knock on the door again? There's this, like, a timed thing? Can I just leave? Oh, I can just leave. I already looked at everything, technically. I guess I can just rewind and leave. Is there anything else to look at? I read that. I'm not sure if there's anything else. Oh, Caledon 2.0.
Can I hate something that would make Moses happy? I think I can.
Okay, is there anything else in here to look at?
Owen's trying to seem more like. Oh, that doesn't sound like Owen at all.
I thought we were gonna get another chance to, like, get Vin away from the door, but maybe we just don't have to. Maybe we just rewind and leave. Was that like a one-time thing?
Everyone keeps saying that the Abraxas house is badly damaged, but I didn't see anything wrong.
I'm confused as to why it's not occurring again. Do I just have to chill for a minute? Okay, well, I guess I already looked at everything, so I can just rewind and leave.
No Vin, no problem. Like I was never even here. You want to play cat and mouse, Sophie? Let's play.